So I'm going to take you through the process now of a very quick pattern exercise. So you've got the 4 printed pieces on this piece of paper. These are all bodice fronts. I want you to fold it and then just tear the paper up into pieces. So you've got one individual bodice front. That's what you're going to need for yourself. So take that individual bodice front. I'm going to now look at folding it and taking this 2D shape into a 3D shape. So the first thing I want you to do is fold the piece of paper no further than the middle, no further than the dart line on this large dart here at the top. Just pinch your fold into that crease all the way down to there, so you have it folded. You should have that crease line. Lay the paper now onto the table, so this point sits on the corner, and then fold over from that side to the edge, and you'll see you've now taken out part of that. Take a piece of masking tape and just tape down that piece here so it's held nice and firmly, and that creates your first bit of shape. You can see it starts to stand up from the table. Now take it, fold it in half and put a crease down this line here from the bust point no further than it all the way to the edge of the pattern. Lay again the piece over the edge of the table the other way this time now, and fold this dart out. Careful to make sure the lines line all the way up, and just push it out that way, and it sits on the point of the table here. Then you can take your masking tape and place that, and that'll fold that bit down, and now you can see you've created a 3D shape. So this is pattern cutting in essence, taking this flat 2D structure and creating it to a 3D structure here. Now we're going to look at how we create some styling within it. So take a pen and then draw any line in. So long as it passes from the bust point here, it can go anywhere on the perimeter of the pattern. So you could take it and place a line in whatever shape you want it to be. You can then take some scissors and cut down that line you've just marked on all the way back to the centre here. And now you see you've taken the suppression from what was a shoulder dart and a waist dart into a new styling line on the pattern itself. So this is what happens with a lot of pattern cutting. You're literally moving the suppression from these standard placements of the darts in the block to different parts on the garment. So when it's made up, it still creates the shape, but it has a different styling line. So that's your first introduction to a pattern cutting task and pattern manipulation.